here are the Saw films ranked. So there are 9 films. I'm judging them on the characters in the film, the motive of why they're being tested, the traps in the film, any good kills in the film, and the final climactic twist of the film. So, at number 9 is Saw 3. I really didn't like this, but there were some good things. Jeff in the trap being tested for not getting over his kid's death was cool. It has some good kills. I like John Kramer's throat slit. Timothy getting his limbs twisted was pretty cool. And the traps in the movie were cool. Pigvat was cool. The rack tortures trap and the acid trap that Detective Carey puts her hand in was cool. But you know what? The twist wasn't all that good. That it was actually Amanda's game. It was actually in the mixed for me, where it's like, interesting twist, but it ruins Jeff's game. And the absolute negatives were, they don't do anything with Eric Matthews, because they show him, but they don't do anything with him. It takes time to get to the trap plot. Jeff is an annoying character, so I really don't like him. And my least favorite negative of the movie is Psycho Amanda. She seems like a completely different person from Saw 2, and she even rigs games, so it's inconsistent with Saw 2. So, enough said, my least favorite Saw film. Number 8 is Saw 4. I like the medical gore in it, with John Kramer. That was pretty cool. Movie has some cool transitions. Ivan's bedroom trap is cool. And Eric Matthews' kill is pretty cool. But this is one of the most boring Saw films. The flashbacks make it confusing. I don't like it. Daniel Rigg goes outside while being tested. It's weird. And also him putting Ivan into the Saw trap was very weird. And the final twist that it's all a flashback to Saw 3. I had to look that up right before this video, so I didn't even remember the twist, so it was just terrible. Number 7 is Saw 5. Seth's kill was pretty cool. Being cut in half by a blade. Buzz handsaw trap, I really like that. It's a standout trap. I also like the cable tension trap. And the twist was actually pretty good. They all had to work together and they all could have survived. So that's interesting. On the other hand, Charles not getting a gory kill is terrible. Because from a slasher standpoint, he's a villain in the movie. He's a mean person. They were setting it up. He didn't get a gory kill. I felt like this movie didn't have enough trap plot in the movie, because there were a lot of flashbacks, making this movie boring. But enough said. Number 6 is Saw 3D. I like why Bobby is being tested. He faked being in a Saw trap, so that was interesting. The crazy gore makes it kind of fun for the movie. And the opening Saw trap of the guys duking it out, but eventually killing the girl was cool. And I like Jill Tuck's kill, being killed by the reverse bear trap, so I really like that. On the other end, this is the worst looking Saw film. The dream sequence with Hoffman killing Jill was completely out of place. And the final twist really wasn't that good. With Lawrence from Saw 1 was an apprentice, is so obvious and unoriginal. Now we move from the bad to decent movies, and number 5 is Jigsaw. Pretty good reasons for why people are in the traps. Anna smothered her baby, Ryan caused a deaths in car crash, Mitch killed someone giving Jigsaw's nephew a faulty bike, and Carly killed someone snatching their purse, and they had asthma. So I like those reasons. Detective Halloran's kill is cool, getting his head split by lasers, and the bucket saw trap, all they have to do is cut their finger or arm, and they will be released, was very cool. On the other hand, Jigsaw knew exactly where people were standing. That was bull crap. The twist kind of really sucked. Detective Story and the game weren't at the same time is just completely lazy. But this is a Saw film I still do like. Saw number 4 is Saw 6. Um, uh, I like William Easton scamming people in insurance. That was interesting. It was a good reason why he was being tested. The traps were hold. The traps were cool. The hold your breath trap was very tense without being gory. Shotgun carousel was pretty cool. The acid trap that kills William was cool, and I love William Easton's kill getting just disgusting stomach melting. So that was awesome. But in the mixed, I felt like there wasn't enough John Kramer. But that was the only thing. Negatives, it was inconsistent with Saw 3, with John having hair in Saw 3, but he was like bald in this one. And the twist, it's not my game twist. I hate, and it was lazy. As to where it was Tara's game and not William Easton's game. It was just very bad. And unoriginal. I didn't even like it in Saw 3, but I put it in the mix for that. But now it's unoriginal and bad, so it's a negative. But Saw 6, I do actually really do like. Number 3 is the original Saw. The movie is very intriguing. Jigsaw is an interesting villain. And the movie is a cool concept, and the twist, best twist ending to a movie ever. On the other hand, this movie is very slow. John Kramer says he wouldn't kill people, but he kills probably killing Detective Tapp. Slit his throat, but he doesn't die, but he kind of killed him, whatever. The shock chains, there's nothing connected to the chains. And after the first watch of this movie, the twist doesn't really pack a punch. But Saw 1, still one of the best Saw films. Number 2 is Spiral. Targeting dirty cops is interesting. This film is also a good-looking film, like Jigsaw. Going back to a mystery angle was very cool. The traps in the movie were awesome. The wax trap, the finger trap was cool, and the train trap is one of my favorites. They were hard but doable, so I liked that. And my favorite scene of the movie was the meth house where he breaks his leg and does a selfie. You want me to tag you? I love it. It's like a culmination of this movie. Engaging, gory, funny. Although the twist isn't really that good, where William was obvious, but I like his explanation. It was interesting. And the only thing I can say about this movie is I don't like the voice they used for the Jigsaw copycat. It's not intimidating, so I don't really like that. But other than that, this movie is so much fun to watch. But my number 1 favorite Saw film is Saw 2. Good gore in the movie. I really like it. There's way more Jigsaw. You get more into his philosophy. I really like the not knowing when you die really keeps you from living. That is interesting. Amanda is cool. Xavier is a scary, intimidating, secondary trap plot villain. And the traps in the movie are great. The door gun is cool. The needle trap looks torturous. The hand trap where she gets her hands trapped in it was cool. And the twist to the movie was Amanda being an apprentice, and the grid game was pre-recorded, was awesome. And I think I liked Saw 1 more, but this was great. The only thing I could say about it is flashy editing in it, but Saw 2 is my number 1 favorite Saw film. Thanks for watching.